Hi there, and welcome to this Coping with Corona guided video. This guided protocol was developed by the founder of Logosynthesis, Dr. Willem Lammers, in the beginning of the coronavirus pandemic, and it is available in a number of languages under the Origin of Logosynthesis on YouTube, and you can listen to it in whichever language you prefer. So the protocol is designed to relieve stress related to the coronavirus pandemic. And it is to help shift feelings of stress, anxiety, and overwhelm to experience an increased sense of peace and calm. The protocol can be repeated routinely as needed, as desired. So this work is energetic in nature. The exercise uses the power of specific words and sentences to work at an energetic level. This is not at a cognitive level. We are working at an energetic level, so you don't need to think about what is happening. You simply repeat sentences after me, and the words do the work energetically. And in between each of the three sentences, there will be time for pauses to allow time for the energy to shift. So, what do people notice when they use this video, this protocol? In a survey, 100% of respondents indicated that the protocol helped them to feel better about their current situation relating to coronavirus. And two specific questions that what were the emotions you noticed before you listened to the sentences, and what were the emotions that you noticed after you listened to the sentences? And before, emotions of worry, fear, anxious, sad, stress, and overwhelm were dominant among the group. And after the sentences, there was an increased sense of trust, calm, peace, empowered, and capable that were noted. Okay, so this is before and after the protocol. And each person is different. Each person comes to the sentences experiencing different emotions, but this gives you an idea of what people are experiencing. So get comfortable, find a quiet, uninterrupted spot for the next 20 minutes. Have a glass of water ready for the end of the exercise. And let's start by taking a moment just to get in touch with the thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations that bother you right now relating to coronavirus. So just allow yourself to notice what thoughts are running through your mind. What's that self-talk? What are the emotions that you're experiencing? And allow yourself to be with those emotions. Don't try to change them. Don't deny them. Just allow yourself to be with the emotions and the thoughts. And notice where you are experiencing this in your body. What are the physical sensations? It could be tightness. It could be tension. It could be a pit in your stomach or a pounding headache. It could be tightness in your shoulders. Okay? So just take a moment. When you're connected with those thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations, I want you to rate the level of distress. So on a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being no distress and 10 the maximum distress, give it a number and maybe jot it down if you have a pen and paper there, or make a mental note. So now I want you to repeat aloud after me. I'm going to break the sentence up in chunks so you don't have to read it, but just you can close your eyes and just repeat aloud after me the first sentence. So here we go. I retrieve all my energy bound up in the energy field of the coronavirus in my physical, mental, and social systems, in all representations of this virus, in my system, and in everything this virus represents, and take it to the right place in myself. And now we're going to allow time for a pause. We'll allow a 5-minute pause for the energy to shift. And this could be subtle or it could feel intense. Just allow the words to work and the energy to shift. And now I'm going to ask you to repeat the second sentence aloud after me. I cancel all energy of this coronavirus on all frequencies, the frequencies of all its representations, and of everything it represents in all of my body and in all of my systems, dissolving it in pure white light. And once again, we're going to allow a 5-minute pause for the energy to shift. Next, I'm going to ask you to repeat the third sentence aloud after me. You can close your eyes if you wish. I retrieve all of my energy, bound up in all of my reactions to the frequencies of this virus in the field I'm living in, to all its representations, and to everything it represents, and take it to the right place in myself. And again, one more 5-minute pause to allow the energy to shift. You don't need to think about what's happening. Just notice, allow the energy to shift. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to have a drink of water. Notice any shifts in your energy. Notice shifts in your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations. Just allow yourself to be with that for a moment. Notice what you're experiencing. I'm going to ask you to rate the distress again on a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being no distress and 10 being maximum distress. I'm going to ask you to compare, make note of the numbers before and after the sentences. And you can repeat this as desired. So you can incorporate this as a routine, healthy practice to relieve feelings of stress, anxiety, and overwhelm related to coronavirus. And it's important to remember, yes, we have to cope with what's happening in the world around us, but sometimes it doesn't have to feel as intense. And using this guided video on a routine basis can help you to find your calm and presence in the midst of this change and this uncertainty in these challenging times. And, I'm so appreciative of Willem Lammers for offering this protocol so that we can use it as we need, as we desire, to help guide us through these challenging times. And the more we can be centered and be present and find our calm, the better we all can manage through the pandemic. So take care and feel free to reach out with any questions or concerns.